What's going on, world? It is I, Timmésha, Miss Burgess, if you're nasty, and welcome to our community because turning pain into power is sexy. Now, y'all, listen, I had to come back. I needed a twofer, okay? We need to give me two purrs. I need two purrs. What? This is a twofer. There was so much response on the last upload about mastering detachment and how to call back your energy after sexual intimacy. There was so much feedback and so many comments on not just here on YouTube, but also I posted like a quick short snippet on my TikTok. And people just were like, wow, thank you for this. This is right on time. How powerful. This was so, so needed, much needed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just love that type of feedback. And then there were other comments where people think differently. And as we know, what I have to share isn't for clearly it isn't for those folks. You know of what I have to share with you here on our community because turning pain into power is sexy. You will know if this is for you because you feel guided to this channel. I'm guided to you and you're guided to me. And so I'm just so thankful to those of you who are a part of this, what I like to call colony, right? Beyonce's got the beehive, baby. We got the colony over here, okay? I ain't trying to bite or nothing. I mean, you already took the hive, so I can't take that, right? Anyway, this is the colony. And so I want to do a twofer. This is kind of like a part two. And I'm pretty sure I said enough in the initial upload about how to master detachment after sexual intimacy. But I wanted to dive a bit deeper just because I feel like it. There were some things that I didn't share in that upload. Not that I didn't share it on purpose, but sometimes you get downloads on how to, not even how to, you just get downloads on extra shit and you just want to go for it again. You want to say more, you can't get it all out in one video. And I'm trying to keep these videos succinct and to the point and just get into the meat of it. So here we go. Let's dive on in. Now, what I'm going to call this is calling your kitty back, right? What? Calling your kitty back home. And the song that comes to mind, speaking of Beyonce and her beehive, and over here it's our community, the colony, right? I'm thinking of Beyonce's song is "Let's Go, little kitty cat. He don't want no more, little kitty cat. Ah, let's go, little kitty cat. He don't want no more. Little kitty cat." So here's the thing. By the way, ladies, they always want more. Okay, I digress for now. So that is the theme. Let's go, little kitty cat, baby. I put out a short after the video of mastering detachment that explained what I mean by that. So there were some folks who just felt like mastering detachment made you unemotional or unhuman. And what I want to share is calling your power back has nothing to do with being emotionless. And I feel like people who make comments like that haven't done the work in or on themselves, right? People like that, I feel, are still working on parts of themselves that needs to master their own power. And there's a fear around women becoming emotionless, women being too much in our masculine energy by mastering your own power. And this couldn't be further from the truth. Man, we are living in a time where people are so focused on other folks, but people are so focused on women and the fear of women coming into their power that they think we're going to leave them in the dust. You're not going to want us anymore if you match your detachment. Oh, no. No, what that really means is, oh my gosh, I'll no longer be able to overpower her. I'll no longer be able to manipulate her if she's in her power. And any being that wants to manipulate and overpower a woman or a being that is in their feminine energy or the divine feminine energy isn't a being who has power. That's what we call leeches, right? That's what we call energetic vampires. Let me tell you something. True masculine energy is aroused by feminine energy. True divine masculine energy is aroused by feminine energy. A woman, a being who is fully erect in her feminine energy, arouses a man who's attracted to women in their feminine energy. Okay. So let's get back to it. Let's go, little kitty cat. Hey. So calling your power back to you, I'm going to give you a scenario, just a kind of a picture to draw for you. So the reason why you want to practice the mastering detachment, especially after sexual intimacy, is it's kind of like when you become intimate with somebody, right? You've had penetrative intercourse, okay? They penetrated your body, meaning they crossed that threshold and they entered the kingdom, the palace, right? They have access to all of these riches and all of this gold, all of this diamond. They have access to the throne room, right? So when the intimacy is done, you guys, you had a great night, maybe you had breakfast the next day or brunch, maybe you went for a hike or something, who knows, whatever. And then, you're probably not living in the same home or whatever, you're probably just dating or whatever it is. They go their separate way, you go yours. When you don't call your power back to you, guess what happens? Your power goes with them. And so it's kind of like you let you let your kitty go and play. You let your kitty out to roam. Like for those of you who have house cats, sometimes, or you have cats, sometimes you let the cats roam, right? Because cats need the room to roam, right? They want to go play in the forest and in the woods. They want to go whatever they do. They want to frolic around, want to climb trees, okay? Especially a woman in her wild power. There are certain things that is important for her to exercise as it relates to her well-being. So you let your kitty go and roam. And remember, kitties are very fickle. Let's keep going. Kitties are fickle. So when I say you let your kitty out there to roam and play, it doesn't mean that everybody gets to come up and pet the kitty. Hell no, that kitty would go, "Ow, ow." What? Okay, I just want to make that very, very clear while we're talking about letting your kitty out there to roam. Not everybody has access to the kitties. Okay? Think about it. Even if you don't own a cat, surely you fed a stray cat once or at least once in your life, or you've seen somebody do it, or maybe you've seen a movie where it happened. Nonetheless, you have seen it happen some way, somehow. And when the kitties come, then they choose a home who they think will feed them. 9 times out of 10, that cat is not going to even let you pet them. The only thing they want from you is to feed them. Feed me, Seymour, right? Cats are very demanding, right? They will meow, 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 meow. Feed me. And you grow weak. I want to feed the cat. Go ahead and feed the cat. But you never can touch that cat. That cat eats and it leaves, right? Right? They are very, very fickle and very, very fair weather. So when I say that not everybody has access to touch the cat is what I mean. That cat can roam without being touched. Okay. So let's get back to it. So I just want to emphasize for those who think, oh, she's talking about going and letting your cat roam, meaning you go just do it with any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Listen, if you're thinking like that, then this isn't for you. All right. This is for the enlightened ones. Use your common fucking sense here, people. Okay. Common sense. Use your spiritual sense. This isn't, you know what? I take that back. It really isn't common. It's not common. It's not common sense. No, use your ancient wisdom. Okay. Ancient wisdom here. So again, not everybody has access to the kitty. So the kitty is roaming. But when you don't call your power back to you, your kitty is still roaming with whoever you just shared time with whoever you just shared intimacy with. It's still roaming with them. And why is it still roaming with them? Wherever they go, that kitty goes with it. That power goes with it. Your power goes with them. And why? Because you forgot to call it back home, right? You forgot to say, come back home, kitty. Or whatever you want to, whatever you call your cat. I don't know. Maybe you call her Sheba. Maybe you call her Blackie. I don't know. Hey, whatever you call her, come back home, Blackie. Come here, girl. Come here. Come here, Blackie. Come here, kitty. Come home. Come on home. So after sexual intimacy, ladies, you want to make sure you call kitty back home, or it will go and roam with whoever you just let it leave with. And this is why so many women suffer from this victimhood or this victim mentality, because she feels powerless after intimacy with somebody who maybe has gone his separate way. You've gone your separate ways. And I'm not saying it happened right away, but in a lot of cases it does. I mean, especially in the world we live in, people do not necessarily view intimacy as sacred as it really is. And so, all right, you go in your separate ways. And a lot of times women feel powerless because honestly, you are powerless. But you're only powerless because you forgot to call your power back home to you where it belongs. You feel powerless because your power is out there roaming, attaching itself, having attached itself to someone else. And so you go chasing that person, ladies. For those of you, and we all have done it. We all have done this, okay? You go chasing that person because you think you miss them. You want them around. You think you're in love with them. You think you had a connection. You think whatever. And so a lot of women fall victim to this, going to chase the guy, hoping she can get him. But really, ladies, let me just put this mirror up to you. Really, your chasing him is really a reflection of you trying to get back what you feel like you've lost. But you're going after him, but it really has nothing to do with him. What you don't know that you're seeking, that you've lost, is the power that you let roam with him. So the next time you think next time you feel like you want to go after somebody, you want to chase after somebody, remember, it is not about them. It has nothing to do with them. What you are really seeking and yearning and thirsting for, okay? Because you're not thirsty, but you're thirsting for something, and you think it's that person, but it's really what that person has. And the only thing that they have is what they took from you, or what you gave them, what you shared with each other, which is the power you forgot to call back. And once you call that power back, your eyes open up, baby. You can see clearly now. The rain is gone, right? Once you call your power back, you can clearly see that, damn, it isn't Tyrone that I wanted. I was really just trying to go get my shit back. I was really just trying to go get my stuff back, my power back that I temporarily shared with Tyrone. All right. No offense to the Tyrones out there, but you all know I use the reference Tyrone because of the article I wrote. What else can you do with your sensual and sexual power other than pour it out on Tyrone? I wrote 2 articles. There's a part 1 and then there's a 2.0. The part 1 is available over on patreon.com/alchemity for free. Now the 2.0 version, baby, it goes even deeper. You have to become a member in order to read that article. Okay. So yeah, you realize it really ain't about Tyrone at all. It really isn't about Marcus or Mike or whoever, okay? Charles or Tom, Todd. It isn't about them at all, but it's about what I forgot to get back from them. Ooh, profound. Profound, is it not? Yes, it is. And so I wanted to just, put this out there again, because I think it's so important that women understand the spiritual and mental components of sexual and sensual power. It's important that you call your sensual power back to you after intimacy for your mental health. It's important that you call your sensual and sexual power back to you after sexual intimacy for your physical health, for your emotional well-being, for your confidence, the restoration of your confidence, the restoration of your purpose, and remembering not only who you are, but what you are and why you've come to this planet. Especially for those of us women and girls who have experienced some sort of sexual trauma. Okay. So not even just thinking about relationships, but let's go a little bit deeper, thinking about sexual trauma. Imagine knowing that you could call your power back to you even after sexual trauma, such as rape or molestation, or even sexual trauma is even a reflection of an unwanted pregnancy or unplanned pregnancy. Calling your power back to you, if you've had an experience with an STD or an STI, calling your power back to you even from those circumstances and those experiences. There is such a thing. Now, I am not a doctor. I am not a licensed medical professional. Okay. If you need medical professional help, please do see a licensed medical professional. See your doctor. But if you are and see your doctor and get the spiritual knowledge that you need, see your doctor and get this ancient knowledge, they should work hand in hand to be a full-fledged being, fully in your power and in your purpose, healing your mind and your body and gaining your emotional intelligence, refining your emotional intelligence, developing and enhancing your mental health. This is the idea of combining your sexuality and your sensual self, your sensuality, for the purpose of your mental health and well-being. This is what I teach. This is what I'm here to do. So if you must seek a medical professional, please do that. Mercury's in retrograde, so I'm stuttering a lot. But never mind that. Make sure you get the message. Now, what I'm sharing here will be a hard pill to swallow for many of you, but since many of you may swallow anyway, take this medicine. Take this medicine. It's good for you. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm going to end it here. Again, this was a twofer. This was part 2 of how to call your power back to you, mastering detachment after sexual intimacy. Remember, this isn't teaching you to be emotionless. As a matter of fact, this is teaching you to be emotionally intelligent. If you are not subscribed here on Alchemity, because turning pain into power is sexy, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you are subscribed here, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of the colony. I am your Queen T here. And for those of you who haven't gotten your copy of Activate, Unorthodox Philosophies that explore anxiety, depression, and suicidal thoughts as symptoms of suppressed superpower, go ahead and get that. It's available in paperback and ebook on Amazon. If you'd like an autographed copy, let me know. You can order that by ordering your book on my website, TimméshaBurgess.com. And make sure to get your merch. Fear of feminine power is a mental disorder, as well as pussy power, Poose power. Y'all, I'm redefining the meaning of pussy power. It has nothing to do with putting it on Tyrone and everything to do with awakening and activating an ancient, innate power inside us all. Awakening it for purpose bigger than just you. Let me go ahead and stop talking now. This Mercury got my tongue all twisted and tied. So I'll speak to y'all in the next cast. Oh, make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. Timmésha Burgess on Instagram. Timmésha B Speaks on TikTok. Where else am I? Yeah, those are pretty much the places I'm at. All right, I'll see y'all. Talk to y'all next time. Ciao for now. Mwah.